The following is a presentation of Biggs Media Services.
I spend a lot of time in the backyard, and I'm the center of attention at summer barbecues. In '96, I made some of the tastiest s'mores. And in '09, it was me, your backyard fire pit, that accidentally started a wildfire when a summer breeze carried one of my embers into some dry brush.
Spark a change, not a wildfire. Visit SmokeyBear.com, brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Hope you enjoyed your meal. And I just want to say, he's lucky to have a brother like you.
Lucky? Caring for my brother is far from easy. But he's a part of me, like my arms and legs, so I'll be his. No time for tired. Nothing can disable this love. He needs me, but I'm the lucky one, even though I need help now and then.
If you're caring for a loved one, visit aarp.org/caregiving for care guides and community. Support for your strength. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
What if I told you that a tornado was going to happen tomorrow, right where you live? That it would touch down at exactly 3:17 p.m., and I told you the exact path it would take. You would, of course, prepare. You would talk with your loved ones, and you'd make a plan today. It's true, I can't tell you a tornado will strike tomorrow, but shouldn't you have a plan anyway? Go to ready.gov/communicate and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
This is Mario Andretti. You know me as a race car driver, but I'm also a Meals on Wheels volunteer. I've raced against the sport's biggest personalities, but I've never met more vibrant, amazing people than the seniors served by Meals on Wheels. You can make a difference by dropping off a hot meal and saying a quick hello. So, America, let's do lunch. Volunteer your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
Go for warmth. Go for beauty. Go for a show. Go for flavor. Go for perspective. Go for love. Go for tranquility. Go for thrills. Go for color. Go for good. Go for Puerto Rico. Go now.
For more information, the website is discoverpuertorico.com.
Are you ready? Time to play the game!
Biggs Golf Talk. Golf Talk for golfers.
You want to hear a nice golf joke? Yeah, I should have showed up and watched me play yesterday. I should be put on Sink Galore or something like that. A team named that. Scramblers. That's it. Scramblers, that's a team I should be on, because I was scrambling for my ball.
There's a golf shot. That's a golf shot.
Hey, when am I going to get the caddy?
The bag is bigger than you.
So?
That white one?
Yeah?
That's the one you're carrying.
Oh, man, that thing's a boat anchor.
I haven't had golf anything since high school.
No, that's you, not me. She likes to enjoy a beverage herself. Is that what you're trying to say?
I might be distracted. That's another story.
Golf course and equipment reviews, golf news, guests, and lots of golf humor. When you need to drive for show,
are you ready
for Biggs Golf Talk?
I'm special.
Yes, you are, with a helmet.
So I got that going for me, which is nice.
It is showtime, baby. Here we go.
Biggs Golf Talk is presented by U.S. Golf Challenge with Tito's Vodka. Qualify today for a national qualify, and you can qualify to participate in the national championship in Myrtle Beach. And then, if you win your flight, you can play on Team USA. Check it out, usgolfchallenge.com or biggsgolftalk.com. BGT also sponsored in part by ShotScope. Data is power. Encore Golf. Ready Putt. Never putt with a dirty ball ever again. Zalise. CBD for golfers. McNally 22. Photo Ball Marker. Scorpion 21. Feel the Sting. UFO Tour Golf. And Discover Puerto Rico. Connect with Biggs Golf Talk on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Golf Ball. Subscribe to us on YouTube, in iTunes. We're available in the Google Play Music Store, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and all your smart home devices. Our website is www.biggsgolftalk.com, BIGGS golftalk.com. I am Big John Vick. He is the GolfFather, Bill Cuebas, and with your on par with Amanda is Amanda, the Golf Diva Robertson. Good morning, Billy.
Hold on a second, Biggs. I got something in my mouth. Okay, it's all clear. Some of us have to finish our first T-bar. I don't know what that's all about, but I'm sorry.
I'm not editing that out. I'm just letting you know. I'm leaving it in there.
I wouldn't edit it out today either because today's a special day.
It is a special day, yes.
We're announcing our winners. We have some great guests on. We're announcing our new contest, and that just might be a hint.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying. It could be a good hint. I don't know. But let's so.
And I have a bag of first tee jerky right in front of me.
Well, I was just chewing my first tee bar because I'm trying to start my day right.
Right.
You know,
exactly.
I don't have to be on the first tee to have a first tee.
I like to have a little first tee energy when I get out to the golf course. You know that I'm about to head out to the first tee. We're about to smack it off this tee box here.
Yes, and you know what? There's a story behind that. It's the story of touches.
Touche.
Not touche, but touches. Like S-H-A-Y. Two Sanas.
You have a shay, and I have a shay.
Yes, right. So we got two shays. Well, actually, I got two shays. You only got one shay.
You have two shays? Well, yeah, you do. You have two shays.
Yeah,
yes.
You see, I caught you out.
Yeah.
So I have two shays. You have one shay. But overall, it was a good story of shay. But I have my first tee bar, so I was entitled to chew a little bit extra. You know what I mean? I wanted to make sure I finished this, so I'm prepared for this 2-hour show.
The January giveaway has been completed. Winners have been selected. As a matter of fact, one of the winners we will announce during one of the interviews with Sniper Golf. If that tells you which winner we're going to announce, it is the winner of the putter. But I'll tell you what, let's do the winner right now of ShotScope. Data is power. Huh?
Data is power. Not for nothing, Biggs. We got to meet with ShotScope, during the show. And while we can't talk about nothing, so I'm not going to talk about it. But I will say they have some great things coming up. And we're going to give somebody, one of our listeners, one of the ShotScopes now. So stay tuned. We got plenty to talk about. We just can't talk about it. But
exactly.
We can announce the winner.
We can announce the winner of the V2 watch.
I think that thing made me kind of hyper, man. My first T-bar.
First T-bar? Oh, you got some energy, huh? Woo!
I got some energy. Okay, go back to your job. Announce the winner.
All right. The winner of the ShotScope V2 bar is Ken Michael Twitch. And I hope I said his last name right.
I'm pretty sure you butchered that name, but hey, Ken, congratulations.
Our boy from up north, man. Our boy from up north in Canada.
He's from way north in Canada.
And I guarantee you, Ken, this prize you will get.
Yes.
The vendor said they could ship internationally, and we checked that out before we came on the air. And Ken was a winner of one of our head covers that we were giving away. Unfortunately, the shipping was going to cost more than the head cover was worth.
Yes, but at least he was gracious and said, hey, you know what? I want to pay it forward. Let's donate it to a child, or some kind of organization like that. And we do have one in New Mexico that will be getting it. So as soon as we present it to them,
you'll see photos and stuff like that. Just the person that I'm organizing this with the charity itself, our schedules have been conflicting. But we are getting a spring date that we're going to be able to visit with the whole class and everything else and present one of the kids with it. So, yeah.
We have a conflicting schedule, Biggs. We have a big schedule. Our schedule is completely full. And for people that don't know, you actually mentioned it in the beginning of the show. And there's going to be some commercial spots and everything else. I think I heard something about Discover Puerto Rico.
Barriqua! Yes.
Oh, yeah. New York Rican in the home.
Hey! Yeah, baby. I'm looking forward to some Puerto Rican food. Oh, yeah.
Well, I already have that, but I still think having
there's
food
nothing like the native food on the island itself.
I absolutely agree. We could pretend that we're bringing it over here, but it's not the same.
No, it's not.
It's not the same. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's why our schedules are so hectic, because we're going to Puerto Rico real soon.
Yeah, we leave in less than 2 weeks. Actually, we leave for Puerto Rico. Bill, the GolfFather, and I don't know if the Puerto Rico Pro-Am will see TV time. I'm sure it will. I don't know if we will see TV time, though. But we will be playing in the Celebrity Pro-Am for the Puerto Rico Open.
We will.
And
we know we're not pros.
Right. We must be celebrities.
We might be a celebrity.
Yes, I think so.
I think maybe you're a celebrity.
You're a celebrity.
Maybe you are too, but maybe we both.
Well, maybe we both are. Yes.
Ooh, you got a face for radio. Did we win that award?
We did.
We did, right?
Came in second place for the face in radio.
Second place for that award too. I think. We, because we did win an award at the PGA show, and we talked about that.
We did.
We did talk about it. We came in for best face for radio. And it's actually hanging because people can't see it, but it's actually hanging.
It's hanging on the wall. Yes.
Can't see it. But our award is hanging, for best faces for radio.
And some big news too. Next week, Bill the GolfFather Cuebas will be here in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yes, I would be in Albuquerque.
Yes, and as a matter of fact, we are actually traveling for a month together on the road.
We're going to be spending a lot of time, man.
Yes.
So
Ken, congratulations on winning the ShotScope V2 watch. We will get that out to you. Again, get a hold of us within 7 days of listening to the podcast itself. Typically, it's posted on Sunday, so you have 7 days from Sunday to notify us that you acknowledge you are the winner, and we will get the information to ShotScope. ShotScope will be then shipping it directly to you.
ShotScope is awesome.
ShotScope is awesome. Data is power, and Ken, you're going to need to let us know how are you going to like that ShotScope, and we want to hear from you about it. So, all right. Also, some big news. Just last week, Bill the GolfFather Cuebas and I just negotiated a deal, and we will be in Valley Forge, King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. And we're going to be out there for the 30th anniversary ING Spring Conference. And for those that don't know, ING is for International Network Golf. And one thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be bringing you interviews and a live show. That live show will be taking place on June the 2nd. It's going to be a Tuesday from 3 p.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. Eastern. So 3 p.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be live in Pennsylvania from Valley Forge Casino Resort. So we're looking forward to that.
Cool, I'm looking forward to that too, man, because that's pretty cool. I say even though we're in a casino, we're winners regardless, right?
Yes, and a big thanks to Mike Jameson, because Mike Jameson reached out to us and said, hey, we need Bigg's Golf Talk in Pennsylvania.
ING, yes, thank you for having us out. We're going to be out there. We're going to be representing, because we are part of ING, and we're going to be doing our live show and doing our part to grow it.
We are proud members of ING, award-winning Bigg's Golf Talk.
That's right. That award that you got behind us for best-looking faces for radio, that was good. Thanks, Mike.
Second place.
Second place. Thanks, Mike. Maybe that we didn't win.
Maybe they'll come up with a sexiest man on radio award.
Oh, then you'll definitely win that. Are you referring to me? Got to be the.
I am referring to you. You got the guns, baby. Yes. You got the smile and the guns.
I think I don't know. Sometimes when I smile, I don't know. It like resonates. Like, just mess with me. Mess with Billy. Mess with Billy. I don't know. I just want people don't mess with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fill in my dimples. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fill them in.
So, Billy, how was your week, my friend?
Long. It's been a long week.
It is. It has.
It's been a very, very long week. We've been busy, bro. I mean, for a 2-hour show, between the guests, between catching up from the PGA show, answering all the emails, you discover Puerto Rico, which wasn't a really long planned trip. It was literally, we just got back and we nailed it right away. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So a lot of stuff.
So we're going to be bringing a lot of information from Discover Puerto Rico. Bill and I will be doing a lot of tours. I think we're doing 4 different golf courses out there and talking with many, many different people. And it's a destination you need to put on your bucket list. If you've never been to the island of Puerto Rico, you really need to get there because it's just a beautiful, beautiful island.
Absolutely.
So discoverpuertorico.com is your website. You'll hear more information about Discover Puerto Rico right here on Bigg's Golf Talk. On today's show, we're going to have On Par with Amanda with her segment. We're going to revisit one more interview from the PGA show back on day number 1. And the reason why we're going to revisit this interview because It's going to be coming out very, very soon. And for those collegiate golfers out there, if you have that collegiate golfer in your life, you might want to really consider checking out what they have, because Golf Pride has come out with some great, great grips and color coordinated to the university's colors. And we'll talk more about that a little bit later on. Sniper Golf is going to be joining us on here. We hear that they have come out with something new that you're going to really, really want to listen to for that. And also, we're going to be announcing the Sniper Golf putter winner during that segment. Golf Logix is going to join us. You know, some people don't like to carry an external device around and they just want to use their phone or their Apple Watch. Golf Logix has the app for you, and they're going to tell you why. And then our BiGGs product of the week. Again, it's an interview that we did at the PGA show. Just wasn't on any of the live shows, but we did the interview at the PGA show in one of the meeting rooms, and you're going to want to listen to this and how you can improve your game with this product. Something we have not talked about in a while is golfball.com.
Yes.
You know, what can people find on golfball.com lately there, Billy?
We posted reviews, more reviews. We got a lot of press releases, a lot of stuff coming out, a lot of information. We got stuff coming out from V1, who we were fortunate enough to see at the PGA show, Callaway Golf, Cleveland, Tour Edge, all those kind of PRs that are coming out. They all get posted up there. Really big on social media, influencers on Instagram, as most people see. Our other half cover the West Coast. And Sean has been everywhere. He's actually been on our show too. So it's still growing. It's a whole different kind of animal. So they get the best of both worlds from us.
There you go. Golfball.com. If you're not a part of it, you should be. It's absolutely free to sign up and be a part of the community. And you could actually, interact with people right there on the forum and give your feedback too on maybe you've tried something you see there and you want to give your feedback about it. Head over to golfball.com, sign up today. Bill the GolfFather Cuebas and myself is a part of that family, GB family, if you will, Golf Ball family.
Yeah.
Love to have you a part of the GB fam. So head on over there, golfball.com. All right, let's head into our first break here on Bigg's Golf Talk. And coming up next, it is On Par with Amanda. Let's see what she has to say in her next segment right after this.
Hey everyone, Bigg's Golf Talk is now on iHeartRadio. Download the app for free or go to iHeart.com and search for Bigg's Golf Talk. Be sure to save us as a favorite so that you'll know when we're on. Join the millions of iHeartRadio listeners and listen to Bigg's Golf Talk. Golf Talk for golfers.
It's time for commentary, opinion, and controversy. On Par with Amanda. And here's the golf diva, Amanda Robertson.
Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to another edition of On Par with Amanda. Thanks for tuning in to Bigg's Golf Talk. We love having you week to week. Let's get right to it. This week, I'm talking about ProAms. So there's been a lot of hype in the media over Phil Mickelson. I talked about it a couple times on the show that, he went to Dubai. Fans aren't truly happy, but one thing we can't disagree on is that Phil is a fan favorite. So he just has that draw about him and he brings attention to the field. Everybody was terribly bummed to not have him at the Waste Management in Phoenix. And, it's just something that the crowd will get over. They still love Phil. They still want him to be a part of it. So as we move forward, the next event that's coming up is the Pebble Beach Pro-Am. It's Pro-Am style, and it's definitely meant to be a fun event and draw a crowd. And, a lot of people don't really ever understand what a Pro-Am is and why Pro-Ams happen. So a lot of tournaments, even the Waste Management, there were Pro-Ams through the week leading up to the tournament. So there was a Nexus tournament Wednesday, there was one on Monday, and it allows people to come in and play not only with the tour players, but also celebrities a lot of times. So they'll bring in, ex-athletes or current athletes. So at the Waste Management, we saw people like Larry Fitzgerald, we saw some CEOs of companies, we saw some announcers from different sports, and also tour players. So it's a really cool thing that brings everybody together. But why is this important, you might wonder? Well, Pro-Ams are huge. So every tour has, to some capacity, Pro-Ams. Symetra Tour does, and it might not be every single week, but most weeks have a Pro-Am. And a lot of girls don't want to play in the Pro-Am. Same with the guys. A lot of guys don't really, I don't want to play in the Pro-Am. But what they're missing is the value of the Pro-Am. So why is a Pro-Am so important? It's important because it brings people an awareness to golf. So CEOs, companies, that's how the tours get their funding. So you want title sponsors, you want companies like Merrill Lynch or any of them to come forward and say, hey, look, we believe in what you're doing. We believe in this tour. We want to push a donation forward. Also, not even just title sponsors, but relationships that affect the tour throughout the year and years to come. So you never know who's going to play in these events. You never know who is going to be paired with who. And this is why it's crucial. If you're going to play in a Pro-Am, you need to understand that it is not about you that day. And this is essentially my forte. I own a company that does exactly this. We provide touring pros to go out and make a lasting impression on the people that we play with. So, Pro-Ams are kind of what we do in a sense. A lot of business deals are made, a lot of relationships are formed on the golf course, and that's what we pride ourselves in. It's being able to break the ice and make everyone feel super comfortable and connect over a round of golf. Now, Phil Mickelson gets this. He's a fan favorite for a reason. He's such a relationships guy, and he makes a connection, and he does it so well that this is why it's so important to have these Pro-Ams. Without these Pro-Ams, like I said, these relationships don't get formed. People aren't aware of golf and what's going on. No funding comes in, and it would be a totally different game without these relationships. So you have people in the Pebble Beach Pro-Am coming up. It is a little different style Pro-Am. So they're playing right alongside one another, competing. Most Pro-Ams you play before the event, and you play a scramble format, and it's just a very simple, fun, lighthearted day. The Pebble Beach Pro-Am's a little different. You're actually competing, and that is the tournament. And no, Mickelson made a comment about the Pro-Am. No, the Pro-Ams are not for every player. There are some players that don't have, I believe, what it takes to play in a Pro-Am. And that's the ability to say, today's not about me. I'm going to hit good shots. I'm going to continue to work on my game. But it's not about me. It's about the other person. And it's about making them feel like they're walking away on cloud nine. That was the best experience of my life. And that's where a lot of people go wrong. They come in, I can't tell you how many times I've heard, oh, yeah, my pro didn't even hardly talk to me today. How terrible. The whole point of the Pro-Am is you have this $1 million CEO standing next to you, so excited to play with you and ready to tear it up on the golf course. And then you're going to barely speak to them and treat them like, I don't have time for you. And this is why, while Pro-Ams are awesome, and they're very, very fulfilling to the tour has to be careful, because I think picking the right people to play in the Pro-Ams are crucial. And that's why, no, they are not for everyone. And Phil Mickelson hit it right on the head. It's okay. It's okay that not everyone is built for that job. So, coming up in the Pebble Beach Pro-Am, we've got guys like Eli Manning, Peyton Manning, Jeff Ryan. And those are, we have athletes, and you're like, okay, well, of course they're good athletes, and they're fan favorites, just maybe not in the golf world, but they're fan favorites on their sport. But then here's the kicker. You have guys like Jeff Dunn. So he is the sole surviving senior partner for an investment firm that was in the World Trade Center on 9/11. And he's the only one that survived. And what he started doing is he started donating his profits, some of his profits, to the tour. And it caused other companies to follow suit. He led by example. When you hold such a powerful position in as a CEO in a big company that's worldwide, you hold a lot of power and a lot of influence. So the moves that you make, everyone starts to follow suit because they want to be a part of. Obviously, he's wealthy, he's successful, he must know what he's doing, and people follow. So the fact that we have people like him that are on board, and I believe Phil will be playing with him. He talked a lot about his relationship with Jeff or Jim, sorry. And, I think overall, those are the people that you never know who you're going to be paired with, and you never know who you're going to stand next to. Now, as spectators, we love seeing the Pro-Ams. I think they're great. And the Pebble Beach is awesome. It's on TV. It adds a lot of fun. It's a little bit of a break into the beginning of the season from just the typical, you come from a crazy tournament like the Waste Management, which is probably the most abstract golf tournament ever. And then you feed into a Pro-Am, and then they can continue on with the rest of the season. So overall, I think Pro-Ams don't ever get fully understood the way they should be. And, I know from a tour perspective, I actually love playing in Pro-Ams, and I love meeting new people, and it is exactly right. I've always said, my business partner and I have always told our girls that work for us, you never know who you are standing or playing next to. So keep that in the forefront of your mind. He might be a billionaire. He might be a very influential someone. He might be the next person to turn to you and say, you know what? I'd love to sponsor you for a couple seasons. He might be the next one that says, man, I believe in women's golf so much more now. I see what you guys are doing. I get it. You know what? I'd love to be a sponsor for one of these golf tournaments. So things like that are so crucial, because without those people, we don't have a tour. We don't have the ability to continue to play and have fans and have people show up and want to be a part of things. And so I hear some girls complain, and I'm sure some guys do as well, about the Pro-Am. We have a Pro-Am this week. It's a bunch of people that can't play golf very well. And, there's a chance that you're going to play with people that aren't zero handicaps. Not everyone's going to get paired with Larry Fitzgerald. Not everyone's going to get paired with Eli Manning. That's not how it goes. There's going to be people that paid a lot of money. They're so excited to play with the pro. And they get out there. They might be a 15 handicap. But the point of it is that day, you can hit your shots, you can focus, but that day is really not about you. It's about the players in the Pro-Am. And it's something that we need to kind of shift our gears. A lot of people don't even show up for Pro-Am day to watch the Pro-Am. So I went out to the Waste Management and watched Wednesday's Pro-Am. And I was actually quite shocked at the people that did come. And, like I said, it's a very unorthodox tournament. So altogether, it's just something structured a little differently. But I wish I would see the Thursday crowd on Wednesday. I wish that people understood the importance of the Pro-Am. And this one, obviously was a celebrity Pro-Am, so it drew a little more people than just some average Joes. But even the average Joes are the ones that make the impact. So I really, really can't tell you how important these Pro-Ams are. And it's interesting to hear guys like Phil step up and say, hey, like, these are important. So Phil is a businessman. And this is why over the last couple months, Phil has maybe been making some moves and some decisions that people don't understand or don't love. But at the end of the day, like, him going to Dubai was simply a business transaction. It had nothing to do with his disloyalty to the PGA Tour. It had nothing to do with his, he doesn't like America. It had nothing to do. It was simply a business transaction. A lot of people are going to criticize. I for one, I can't criticize anything until I'm in that position myself. And then I can say, well, I know what I would have done, but I don't know what I would have done because I wasn't offered $10 million to go to Dubai to play and make an appearance. And then he strikes up this business deal about the Premier Golf League, which I talked about last week. And, it got a lot of people flustered, and a lot of people started, going in many different directions with Phil, like, oh, I can't believe he would do that, and I can't believe this, and that would be awful, and he's disloyal. And yeah, I think it would be hard, sure, to turn your back on the PGA Tour, but Phil is a smart guy, so he must know a few things that we don't know on the whole story. And I'm sure that if he were to go through with it, I don't see him doing it, and so he burns the bridge to the PGA Tour. I just don't. I mean, even though it's late in his career, I don't see him doing that. If anything, I see him supporting it and finding a way to kind of make both tours work and actually improve golf, not, pull away from golf. He's a huge supporter, huge advocate, and we have a lot of people that once their careers are getting kind of more towards the end, you have people like Annika and, Nick Faldo and these guys that whether they go into announcing or teaching or opening up academies, their goal at the end of their career is to continue helping and promoting golf. That's what gave them a legacy and gave them an entire run. And so they're wanting to give back. And so I'm excited to watch the Pebble Beach Pro-Am. I hope everyone is watching it, and it's fun, and we need to all support it, and I hope everyone understands a little bit better why Pro-Ams are so key to golf. Thank you for tuning in. I hope everyone continues to write in. I love seeing all the messages in my inbox week to week. So with that said, write into me at arobertsongolf and on my Instagram, you can slide into my DMs. Otherwise, write into biggsgolftalk@gmail.com. And I look forward to talking to you next week. Thanks so much once again. And until next week, keep swinging for par.
That was a great segment by Amanda Robertson. Keep swinging for par, people. Keep swinging for par. On Par with Amanda. Sponsored by Backswing Golf Events. Listen, folks, if you're looking for classy ladies to come and raise money for your event or your charity, as a matter of fact, BackswingGolfEvents.com is the only place you need to go to and book these lovely ladies for your event to raise money and entertain the golfers in your event. Backswing Golf Events is the place for your event today.
Having a corporate or charity golf event? Backswing Golf Events can supply your tournament with personable, professional golfers to entertain and fundraise on the golf course. They can accommodate any size group, whether it be 3 players to 500. They are your team. From range lessons, Beat the Pro, and Pro-Am style roaming, they're making lasting memories one swing at a time. So make sure to check out BackswingGolfEvents.com or call us direct at 661-316-3093 and book your pros now.
In the folded flag, we see the heavy price of freedom. Nearly 9 out of 10 dependents of America's fallen and disabled soldiers do not qualify for federal scholarship assistance. The Folds of Honor closes that gap, already providing over 10,000 scholarships. Join us in this noble mission. Donate today at foldsofhonor.org. This is your call to duty.
Golf is a dirty game. It's time to clean it up with Ready Pot. the only putter cover with a built-in ball cleaner and magnetic surface. Clean balls roll accurately, meaning you make more putts. Sink more, swear less. Clean up your game with Ready Putt.
This is Bigg's Golf Talk with Big, John Vick, and Bill the GolfFather Cuebas.
This segment is sponsored by Scorpion 21. Feel the sting by heading over to scorpion21.com and check out all the apparel offerings they have for men and women. You want to feel the sting? Scorpion 21 is the way to feel that sting. Bill the GolfFather Cuebas and I, we feel the sting, and we like how it feels. Welcome back to Bigg's Golf Talk right here on Native Family Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and all of your smart home devices. Big John Vick along with the GolfFather Bill Cuebas, and what a great On Par with Amanda it was. Now I want to talk about our February giveaway, Billy. And we mentioned the winner of the ShotScope V2 watch. Congratulations once again to our good friend from up north in Canada, eh? The one and only Ken. So congratulations to him. Later on, we're going to announce the Sniper Ambush Putter winner. So you'll be surprised on who wins that. All right. Mm-hmm. So February giveaway, Billy, and we have the Folds of Honor package, Folds of Honor New Mexico package, which includes a red, white, and blue cooler, I believe a tumbler, a speaker, golf balls, and tees.
Wow. That's a cool package. Can I enter?
No. But you could just ask me for a package, and I'll give you one.
Oh, can I have a package?
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'll give you my package. Hey,
most disgusting thing said on radio goes to.
I'm talking about my Folds of Honor New Mexico package. What were you thinking?
I don't know what you were talking about. This is the rated everyone family radio.
Rated G, rated PG, yeah.
Rated G. This is like better than general audience, man. This is like you can't get more juvenile than this one right now.
But also, we're going to be giving away a swing juice package. And do you know what that includes?
Yes, it includes a swing juice shirt, a swing juice hat, and a koozie. And it's your choice.
Wow. You get to choose.
You get to choose, baby.
Woo.
Yes, I need a package like that.
Oh.
Well, I think they.
And you know what I need? You know, I ate all my first tee jerky. So you know what I need? I need a package.
I need a package from them, too.
I need a package from them, too. SCNS Sports Foods package. Yeah. And we're talking about the first tee, the 10th tee. I want all the tees.
I want the jerky.
I like the jerky. I like the bars. The chocolate caramel bar and that blueberry bar that they have. Oh, that's good. The yogurt bar that they have. Mm-hmm. That is really, really good. But yeah, the jerky, the teriyaki jerky that they have, and black pepper jerky that they have. Oh, that black pepper is
that spicy stuff was
sriracha. The sriracha jerky.
Oh man, that sriracha was on the money.
Yes.
And that new bar they had, the caramel one.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah.
That's the history and story of Touche's.
And you're going to get a complete package, sample package.
All the new stuff.
Yes.
Yes. They're talking about the jerky. You got me stuttering, man. I can't even talk about it. Of the new jerkies and the new bars. Oh, man, I'm entering. I'm going to be like an alias. I'm going to be an alias.
He's going to use a different address, and he's going to do everything. Yeah.
I don't care where. I'll buy a new house just for that.
So that's the three things that we be giving away in February. So head over to BiggsGolfTalk.com and enter every single day. You have an opportunity to get a daily entry. So there you go. Yep. Now we are going to revisit Golf Pride Grips back from the PGA Merchandise Show 2020 and day number 1 from our live show where we had Bruce Miller on the program with us talking about the MCC Teams Grip, your team, your grip, that's going to be available just in a few short weeks here, spring of 2020. So if you have a collegiate golfer, maybe you have a favorite sports team. It could be, Notre Dame, Illinois, Iowa. They have, some Iowa Hawkeye, colored grips. They have Illinois, Florida,
they got them all.
Tennessee. They have them all.
Yeah, it doesn't. Anything you want, they got them. I'm looking at all the different colors and the MC grips are amazing grips. You know what I mean? So they're really good. They're really gearing towards the junior golf this year. That's what they talked about mostly. So, and the biggest thing that stood out for me was the colors. Everybody wants a personality.
If you're a Badger fan, they have red and white grips there. Green and gold. They have Michigan colors. North Carolina. So, we're in a basketball season right now, and people love those Final Four, teams and stuff like that. Rep them on the golf course, Or if you have like Billy said, have somebody that's going to school, maybe going to one of these universities and have the colors. And, your high school colors might be one of these colors. Also, you know what else they offer, Billy? What? You can head over to golfpride.com, learn more about the MCC team grip, and then you know what you can do? Share your favorite team colors with Golf Pride.
Yeah.
Help them choose the next MCC team colors with submitting your colors.
Oh, I didn't. You see that? I didn't know that.
Yes.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to submit Billy Blue colors.
There you go.
I'm going to submit the Billy Blue design. See that?
Billy Blue design.
Billy Blue, baby.
Yes.
All the way. You know how I roll. Billy Rose Blue. That's how I roll.
We need some Folds of Honor grips.
They do have Folds of Honor grips.
With Folds of Honor logo on it?
Nobody has the Folds of Honor logo, but they have the Patriot grip. Which the donations.
Well, I know. Yeah, I knew they had that, but I'm looking more or less.
We know a few people. Maybe we should make that a suggestion.
Have the 13 folds of the flag emblem. They don't have to have the Folds of Honor texting, but just the 13 folds of flag, the triangle with the 5 stars.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
I think that'd be nice. I think
I'm going to submit that as my colors.
There you go. Submit that as your colors because our colors don't run, baby. Red, white, and blue. We don't run.
We don't run.
No, we don't run. So yeah, I like that idea. I'll second your design.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
So we talked with Bruce Miller about what they have coming out for 2020. Give this a listen from the PGA Merchandise Show in 2020 out in Orlando, Florida from the Orange County Convention Center. Bill Cuebas and I with Bruce Miller from Golf Pride. All right, our next guest here on Bigg's Golf Talk, he's no stranger to the program. He's from Golf Pride, the #1 grip on tour, and it is the one and only Bruce Miller. Bruce, welcome into Bigg's Golf Talk once again. How you doing, my friend? Happy New Year.
Thanks, gentlemen. I was trying to remember. We talked, was it 3 or 4 months ago, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
we had you on the show itself. Yeah.
Correct.
That's because you guys got so much technology going on. We can't get it on in 1, 2, 3 seconds. We got to have you on multiple times to carry it all.
Yeah, well, we tried.
And now you got more stuff that's new.
Of course.
Awesome.
Talk about what Golf Pride is doing here at the 2020 Merchandise Show.
Yeah, the big thing for us this year is going to be centered around what we would say is our flagship model, which is the MCC. It's the #1 grip played in the NCAAs. It's the #1 grip played on the AJGA. And to us, it's one of those things where it's like looking into a crystal ball. And this is going to be the next grip, the biggest grip played on the PGA Tour when you look at those elite young players. So what we've done this year is really kind of roll out a collection, an explosion of color, if you will, because that's the main reason people play the MCC is the performance #1. But the second thing would be kind of that stylistic, techie look of it.
They look really cool. I like the multiple colors, and there's a lot of.
Well, I have a funny feeling a lot of this was inspired by the NCAA playing the grips and kids wanting the team colors on their grips. Is it?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. The MCC Teams is the name of it, and. The people play the grip for a lot of reasons, but that's really what it encompasses. Is people trying to customize and stylize their golf bag, and grips are a part of that.
It is. I'm one of those crazy people. 90% of my club, my grips have to contain blue. If they don't contain blue,
you won't play them.
I won't play them.
Yeah,
and even when they come, like if I get clubs sent to for testing and they're all black, I change out the grip. It's a mental thing for me. I need to it's my favorite color, and I like seeing it. I like it.
I mean,
don't know why.
It's a big thing in grips. I mean, the performance, first and foremost. But after that, I mean, people are looking for different colors.
Look at those colors, Biggs.
That is sharp.
That's pretty sharp.
This is kind of reminds me of an Illini color.
I think it's fun for the kids, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because their mind, seeing all those colors going and vibrant.
I mean, that's the main thing for sure. I mean, you go to some of these junior tournaments, the elite juniors, and I mean, they might not have just one type of grip color in their bag. I mean, it can be a various number of different colors.
I used to do that too when I first started.
I see Ohio State. I see Florida, FSU.
Florida Gators.
Yes, I see Florida Gators. I see some Notre Dame colors in there.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I see
blue and gold.
A ton of different colors.
Michigan.
A ton of them, yeah.
A ton of different colors. And, yeah, I mean, like I said, it's one of those things where, we take great pride in the performance of the grip. The elite players use it. But, a big part of it is how it looks. And people take note of that. And, back in the day, it was all about black golf grips, the Tour Velvet, the Tour Wrap, the Green Victory, just kind of these duller colors.
Yeah.
But now it's just as much about the aesthetics of the grip as it is the performance. So it's very important.
Well, I think also because for me, with my passion with the Folds of Honor, wear red on Fridays, so I put red grips on my clubs because it means something to me, and it reminds me of when I stand over a golf shot that there's a reason why I'm standing here over this golf shot.
Yep.
And there's somebody that gave something for me to have the freedom to be on that golf shot every time I look at the grip. So in different manners, your grips certainly can mean different things, anything from just looking good to emotional.
Absolutely. I mean, you're right. I mean, it's a style thing. It's an aesthetic thing, but the emotional play is important. And, it's one of those things where, people kind of, wear certain colors, in their wardrobe, but, it trickles all the way up to the golf grip. So
champion.
It's something we take note of.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to introduce you, but we got another champion here.
Our other champion over there. Chuck Garbinian's in
out of Wisconsin. One of my cohorts out of Wisconsin.
Did you know that we won? We're champions, Targe event.
Yes.
Oh, I know.
We won. We can't help ourselves.
Okay.
We have to tell everybody.
Nice.
We're going to have that on replay over and over. And I wrote it on the bathroom stall several times. So if you see it repetitive, it's okay. And I wrote it on Facebook. Because if it's not on Facebook, it's not true.
Golf Life in the house here, baby.
Here goes Golf Life.
Yes.
What's up, brother?
Last year we were on Fox Sports with Golf Life, and they're back in the house here. Nice to see you guys. All right.
There's a lot of fans here.
We have a lot of fans here, yes. It's opening day, the PGA show, the networking, and I'm getting my phone is blowing up with people taking pictures of
it's a beautiful thing, isn't it?
the radio stage.
Great.
Yeah. But
now with these this is a regular standard size, correct?
Yeah, it is. So, in the spring here, we're going to be rolling all these colors out in standard size, and the mid-size will be coming online shortly after that.
Okay.
But whenever we launch new product, I mean, you have to have it in standard and mid-size.
Sure.
And then, of course, we'll approach the whole jumbo and undersize.
Now, I got a question. With the juniors using it, are they using the same grips, or are they shortened down?
No, I mean, so, like, the AJGA, I mean, those kids are kind of teenagers. I mean, they're all using men's standard size equipment.
Okay. That's what I was trying to figure out. If you had to adjust the grip, make it a little bit shorter.
Stuff
like that.
So we do make, like, a junior grip, but it's just in the Tour Velvet line.
Okay.
But, I mean, certainly, when you look at the elite junior players, I mean, they're emulating exactly what those guys
I've seen some of those kids play.
Yeah.
They're incredible. Their swings, you look at these kids playing like, wow, why did I start golfing so old?
Oh, I know.
I
mean, I'm 45 and I'm breaking down here, and those kids are 13 and flashing at 3 bills.
And I'm like, wow. And it's pure. It seems so natural for them. And sometimes this one, like, I'm not happy right now.
We were at Celebration, and I was watching this kid on the tee box on a range.
Just pounding it.
I mean, if I was to whip my backswing that far back,
it hurt my neck watching.
I'd have whiplash. Because I see these kids and how much power they put behind it and how quick their swing is from the back. I mean, I have to take a slow backswing and then try explode through the ball.
Yeah. Jumping at it.
But they're right at boom.
Right from the top.
Boom.
Yeah.
I mean, the whip, it's just incredible. I thought Tiger Woods was fast, but
there's no fear in their games.
None. They're not even thinking.
No.
It's crazy
and he
to
was
be that
hitting
young
it
and not
straight.
think.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I mean, they could play the tightest course in the world, but I mean, it just reminds me of that saying, like, scared money never wins, and these kids have zero fear.
None.
And they all play Golf Pride.
No, it's a beautiful thing.
Well, and that says a lot for Golf Pride in that aspect because they feel confident in that club being in their hands.
Oh,
and what's connected to their hands? It's the grip.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, when 80+% of the guys on tour play Golf Pride, we don't pay any of them to use our product. But when you look at the AJGA and the NCAA, it's 90, 95, 98% of the players use our product.
That is huge.
And it's something we're really proud of. But we take very serious. And you have to keep putting out this innovative product to keep them playing it.
Well, that's the thing. Once you get accustomed to one thing in your mind,
that's right.
You need that. That will, just like we're saying, grow golf from when they're young. Before it was like, like people like us or me. I got it late in life. Now we're starting them at 4, 3, 4, 5. And they just learn to love the game. But that thing stays in their mind, what they're playing, how they feel. And they don't want to change that.
Yeah, that's something they don't change throughout their entire playing careers, that golf grip, because you kind of develop your game on a certain feel. Like you said, the connection to the club, and they keep playing it throughout.
Yeah, because we have Amanda, the co-host, that's not here. She's working, but she's the same way with her Golf Pride grips. Because we asked her, like, hey, do you want to try these new ones? No.
Well, yeah. I mean,
she's very particular, yeah.
Very particular. Same ones.
Exactly, and that's why we still make the green victory grip for some guys on the Champions Tour. It's not a lot, but they will not change.
No, some people don't like change, which is good. So now we got
change.
These and the colors coming out. Are there anything new coming out in your other grips? Are you changing colors on the MC4s? Any of the alignments? Anything new on those?
It's all focusing on the MCC Classic line this year. And we've got some other stuff we're working on for later in the year.
Okay.
With putters and other swing grips. But
so we're going to have you on again, you're saying?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We'll have you at Pinehurst.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's perfect. So the putters are going to be later on in the year.
Correct.
Are you concentrating on these for the children too, for the younger guys?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For
cool. More vibrant colors?
Absolutely.
You sure?
Oh.
Yeah.
Any other insight?
Billy likes colors, right?
I love colors.
Yeah.
Well, you have
I'm a colorful guy. I can't help it. Did you see our shirts?
I know.
See how colorful those things are?
I could see it from across the convention center.
This might be a great color grip. Can you make it work?
Yeah. We have one here in red, white, and blue for you.
Scorpion 21 providing our shirts today, and we are feeling the sting here on Radio Stage.
Nice.
Scorpion21.com is their website to see. We are wearing a colored Stars and Stripes shirt right now. Billy, one thing we always get not have enough time to talk about, I want to spend a couple minutes to talk about, is grip care.
Yes.
Now that people have these pretty grips and all the color and stuff like that, what's the best way to care for the grips?
Yeah, the best way for sure, at least with our product, vulcanized rubber product, is just some like warm palm olive dish soap, some hot water, a bristle scrub brush, and you rinse them off and scrub them. And you'll be amazed at how much stuff will come off of that grip. But it really extends the life of the grip. Tacks them back up. And we tell people, the grip is going to wear out eventually.
Of
40 to 50 rounds. But if you wash them every, 5, 6, 7, 8 rounds, you'll really extend the life and probably get another half year out of them. But it's something most people don't do, is wash their golf grips, and they should.
Now, I got a question, because some people are going to use their driver and their 7 iron. Some are going to use the driver and their pitching wedge, depending on how far you hit it. Those 2-3 clubs that you have in your bag, some of them are going to get worn out a lot quicker. I'm kind of like crazy. I can't change 3 grips.
Right.
I don't know if it's mental. I am mental. I have to change them all at the same time.
Well, that's what we recommend. Even if a couple are worn out, go change your entire bag.
Right? Yeah, okay.
But you don't need to.
I know they don't need to, but we recommend it.
We do. At Golf Pride, we recommend you change all 13.
I recommend it, too, because you go crazy looking at those other grips that might be a little bit dirty if you're not cleaning them the right way. Change them all.
Exactly.
Well, Bruce Miller, for those that are on their way to the PGA Show here at Orange County Convention Center, what booth number can they visit?
Well, actually, we're going to be up in the media room this year.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Nice.
So we just rolled out all the new product information on GolfPride.com, so that's the best, kind of avenue to get all the information on
And
the
when
new
they're going to hit the stores?
Yeah, it's going to be right in the spring, kind of right around
springtime.
Exactly.
Just in time for the season.
Yep, exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And if you, like he said, go to GolfPride.com, check them out. They're really, really big on social media. Do you know your social media handles by chance? No. We'll get those to you. I believe it's just Golf Pride.
I think it's just Golf Pride.
I think it's Golf Pride.
Yeah.
At Golf Pride on social media. So check them out. They got beautiful colors coming out. I see a red, white, and blue. do.
Yes, they do.
All right, so we got a lot of nice colors. Check them out. I like that light blue one, too. That looks like North Carolina colors.
Thank you. It's some beautiful
they're
stuff.
They're beautiful. But check them out. They're our favorite grips. We're trying to do more stuff with you guys. We love you guys. Thank you for supporting us all year round. We're promised to have some more giveaways of Golf Pride grips this year. Maybe we'll give a set of these colorful ones out there. Stay tuned for more.
Thanks, guys.
We'll be right back right after this.
Early to rise, went through the pregame routine. Hit drives for more than just show. Yelled 4 to warn for balls unseen, and approached with a long way to go. Time to make the turn. First half is done. Time to make the turn. More fun to come. If only we had more gizmos and gadgets, we might not have been sat in the sand. The cart girls' drinks strained our budgets, but we got a birdie in the hand. Time to make the turn. First half is done. Time to make the turn. More fun to come, yeah. Head to the clubhouse for a quick pit stop. Add up damage from the front nine. Get food and drink, and we're not talking pop. Head out knowing the back will be fine. Time to make the turn. First half is done. Time to make the turn. More fun to come, yeah. Time to make the turn. First half is done. Time to make the turn. More fun to come, yeah.
A golf ball that performs for you. The Encore Avant 55, hot off the tee, a formulated core that delivers more energy and utilizes soft cell technology to achieve ultra-low 55 compression. This blend of innovation and simplicity provides more distance and greater feel. The Caliber, maximum accuracy. A patent hollow metal core creates significant rifle spin while reducing side spin, allowing the ball to travel along a straighter trajectory. The Encore Elixir Tour Ball, hot list winner. The premium cast urethane cover delivers a soft and pure feel off the club face and gives the Elixir ultimate greenside control, durability, and unmatched putting performance. Be sure to check out their combo packages and sign up for the loyalty program. Gift cards are also available. For more information, their website is www.encoregolf.com. And be more with Encore.
Golf Dots is a unique, high-resolution ink transfer to personalize your golf game. Golf balls, golf shoes, clubs, Golf Dots can personalize it for you. Golf Dots conforms to USGA rules and doesn't alter the trajectory of your golf ball. Tour proven on all major tours, Golf Dots is designed and made in America. Many styles to choose from that will fit every golfer's personality. New styles are being released on a regular basis. To order your Golf Dots, visit www.golfdots.com and enter promo code BiggJohn15. That's Big John, BiGGJON 15 for a discount on your Golf Dots. Golf Dots is available in many golf shops, such as the PGA Tour Superstore. The website for Golf Dots is www.golfdots.com. That is golf.dotz.com, or call 847-829-4238. Personalize your golf game today with GolfDots.
Hey, this is Boxer Shorts, and I've got some big news. Bigg's Golf Talk is now on iHeartRadio. You can download their app for free or go to iHeart.com and search for Bigg's Golf Talk. And make sure while you're there that you favorite us so that you'll know when we're on. Join all the other millions of listeners on iHeartRadio and listen to Bigg's Golf Talk. We're the best. Right.
Welcome back to Bigg's Golf Talk right here on Native Family Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and all of your smart home devices. Our condolences to Native Family Radio's staff member, Elizabeth Carey, who just passed away. They say that she had the flu, so we send our condolences and our prayers out to the family. And Billy, you know, when you lose people like that, that's been a long-time staff member, it's tough for people at the station right now.
Yeah, absolutely. She was one of the first people that welcomed me when I started talking with you guys online during your live radio show on Mondays.
Yeah, and so we send our condolences and prayers out to her. Big John Vick along with Bill the GolfFather Cuebas here as we start off in the second hour. And just a reminder, National Qualifier, June 15th, Albuquerque, New Mexico at the Canyon Club at Fort Hills. Bill the GolfFather Cuebas and myself will be hosting the 18-hole BGT Challenge, and that is a national qualifier for the U.S. Golf Challenge. For you to qualify to head over to the Nationals and then qualify to make Team USA, and then off to Ireland you go. All expenses paid to the Glasson Club to represent Team USA in the International Kings Cup, road to the Kings Cup. And Billy, that is just a phenomenal thing for whoever makes Team USA.
Absolutely. Over $10,000 is that per person that is valued at? That's insane. We wish that we could play. We haven't been able to participate because we're always working when we're at the events. We were hoping to do our event, but we can't because we're going to be working it. So every event that we've gone to is basically working it. We haven't been able to play.
Yours truly will be at the National Championship, Bill the GolfFather Cuebas and I. However, we will be working. I will be emceeing it. We will be conducting interviews with members from Team USA that at the last day you will be announced as a member of Team USA if you win your flight. All right, Billy, our next guest, and we have yet to get the chance to talk to Clint Peters from Sniper Golf since we've been in Orlando, and I was using the Sniper Golf Ambush putter out there, and I was complaining how long it was because I have the 35-inch and it didn't have a chance to size it down for me. But boy, oh boy, Billy, you were like, why are you complaining? You're just knocking everything in the hole.
It's the truth. I mean, everybody said it, not just me, because you complain to everybody every time. I can't. You got a place I can cut this, cut it down, and you were just putting lights out. I mean, you were hitting them bombs, and I was like, why?
I was literally
forcing you into position.
I was literally asking every golf course we were at, hey, can you guys do any club repairs like at the last minute, you know? And everybody's like, no, we need about a week. And I'm like, oh, all right.
Yes, every club was, and it was a blessing that they told you that because you would have cut it like a fool and messed yourself up. We didn't want that.
But the Ambush is in my bag now. It is my Gamer by Sniper Golf. We actually had a giveaway last month in the month of January for a Sniper Ambush putter. Clint Peters is joining us on the phone line right now. And Clint, welcome back to Bigg's Golf Talk, my friend.
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me.
Thanks again for the support. And how's everything at Sniper Golf?
Things are going well. Glad to hear you like the putter. And if you're making everything, I think Bill's right. Maybe you should keep it long.
Yep.
But we just released our golf ball a couple weeks ago. We've got a two-piece golf ball, and the initial reviews have been pretty good. We actually had a golf retail store test it against some of the major brands, and actually decided to carry it after hitting it into the simulator because they thought it felt better than a couple of the major balls that they were carrying, which was good. And we also already got into an indoor simulator place because of the performance and durability. It held up better than, I guess, some of our competitors' golf balls as well. in the simulators. So the early feedback has been really good, and we're excited about it.
I like the logo. I just like the crosshairs. I mean, it looks good on a putter. I did see pictures of the golf ball, and I'm liking, the sniper, the crosshairs look on that. It's a focal point for those of us that need, some kind of focus when we hit a golf ball or we putt a golf ball, and it seems that logo, which seems to be sniper golf, but that logo is also some sort of alignment aid as well.
Yeah, we decided, everybody puts their name on the ball with a number, and then they put, some balls are called with little, designs around that. And we decided to be a little bit different and just go with the crosshairs with the number in between to give it that unique look. And it's actually pretty flashy when you hit it, you play it. I guess you can use it as a target, or even on putting, you can kind of use the lines in the crosshair to line it up. And if you don't want to on the side, we still have the green wording of Sniper VR with the little arrows and stuff. But the early feedback has been very similar to what you said. People seem to like it.
So tell us what golf ball, where's this golf ball geared to? I mean, is there a swing speed? Have you tested that theory out? Whether, it's under 105, over 105, right at 105?
We're still getting that feedback. In fact, I'll probably have that this weekend or within the next few days. I'm actually going and having some people do some testing on it to get those numbers. But what we did is the compression of it is a 90 compression. But so instead of softening the compression like a lot of the softballs do, we actually made the Surlyn cover. It's a two-piece Surlyn golf ball. It's got 312 dimples, and we actually made the cover softer. So believe it or not, when you're putting this two-piece ball, it feels very similar to the higher-end urethane balls that are covered. So the combination of that soft cover with the little bit higher compression has really performed well. It feels really good off the club face. It's soft. It feels like it's solid at impact. Yet it's got the compression for the distance, because the majority of the people's swing speeds are good enough, to hit that ball. And then with the soft cover for those that isn't, it's still got some softness to it as well. So that combination seems to be working. But like I said, the actual number of results and so forth, compared to some other golf balls, I hope to have in the next couple of days. But what we did is it's $21.99 a dozen, is what they are. Price-wise, so we fit in, right there with the rest of, maybe the two-piece ball competitors. But I think a lot of two-piece golf balls sometimes can be a little clicky maybe when you putt, or sometimes the Surlyn cover's a little clicky when you putt. This one, the feedback is really, really good, and like I said, it almost feels like a urethane cover.
Sounds to me you've developed a more of a distance ball with even some feel included into the ball.
Yeah, exactly. And I tested some prototypes of this last year, and the cover wasn't quite as soft, but it was still performing pretty well. And if there was a way we could soften the cover to get, a little better two-piece ball performance around the greens, we could really have something. And I think we nailed it in terms of the combination there of softness yet distance.
Well, Billy, it sounds like the Sniper Golf is really progressing in a fast pace.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's why I'm patiently waiting for my balls to arrive so I can give them a run. You know what I mean? 'Cause one of us is putting out the lights with a putter. I'm going to put it out with a golf ball. So we'll see what happens, how that works for me.
Now, you said $21.99. Are you guys going to be offering maybe a subscription service, or are you just going to be allowing this to be purchased by the dozen, straightforward?
Yeah, like I mentioned the last time we were on that I was getting ready to unveil, we are going to roll out a subscription service, and basically it's just getting it set up on the website. It's ready to go. It'll be $29.99, and it'd be a dozen golf balls and a golf glove delivered to your door, and that price includes shipping. So I think it's a really good deal. $21.99. Our gloves are $13, $14. So you're getting a discount on the price, but you're also getting the shipping included in that $29.99. And if you refer a friend, it'll be like $5 off your next order as well. And you can cancel at any time. You can do it bi-monthly. You can do it, monthly, or where I'm at and there's snow on the ground, or, you can do it seasonal 3-4 times a year during the summer months.
So the subscription service is pretty adjustable and adaptable to the golfer's need.
Yeah. Basically, when I get it set up here, hopefully in the next week or so online, you'll have an option of choosing, a 12-month package, a 6-month package, or a seasonal type of a package where it would be probably from March to September. There'll be 3-4 deliveries in there.
Well, with each subscription option, will they be different price range?
The golf balls and the golf gloves, it's going to be $29.99 for this particular package. I'm actually testing out a prototype urethane tour ball that hopefully will come out later this year. That one will probably be more in the $34.99 to $39.99 range. But right now, there's one subscription. It'll be $29.99 golf ball. And then throughout the subscription period, there'll be some surprises that could be in a delivery once or twice a year or something like that.
People love surprises.
That's right.
Absolutely. Now, for those that missed the show before about the sniper putters, talk a little bit about what you offer with the sniper putters.
Yeah, we've got 3 models, and I guess our model is $259. It's called the DM4. It's a black 303 stainless milled in the USA putter. And our design for our blade putters is a little bit unique. We call it our hosel over center design. So it's at address, it kind of looks like a hosel centered putter, but it's not connected. The hosel kind of floats above the center and then jags back to the heel of the putter. I've gotten a lot of good feedback, and actually just was reading a review this morning from somebody who reviewed that putter, and it came in lights out in terms of the review, and people love how it looks at address. The other model we have is called the Rebel. That's our cast version. It's a little bit heavier than the milled, but it's got the exact same hosel over center, and that one's silver versus the DM4 is a black one. And then the third putter model is our mallet style, which is the one you were talking about and the one we're actually giving away, the Ambush. And that one's the 303 stainless face, and then it's got an aluminum back on it that's kind of hollow. But and you've played it, but I was just telling you before we came on air, I'm thinking about switching to that one myself, just because I like the feel of it when it comes off the face. It seems to pop off there really nice. I've been using the Rebel actually for the last 6 or 7 months of playing season that I've been doing. But those are our 3 models, and the price ranges are $179 to $259.
Well, if we ever have another contest, I'm entering.
And here's the thing too is I like the sound. All of a sudden, when I struck the ball for the very first time on the putting green, I'm like, wow, this thing has a ding to it. It's like, wow. And you could actually tell when you hit this thing good.
Yes, that's the first thing I noticed too when we got it and started testing it out. And it takes a minute to get used to, but then, like you said, you almost crave that feeling when you putt after you hear it. It sounds and feels really good off the club face.
Absolutely.
I was craving it without playing it.
Billy wanted it all the time and by the way, I have to tell you, that Sniper has a win under their belt right now.
Yes, right.
Is that right?
Yeah, we won the Tour Edge media event.
Well, there we go.
So
I'll put that on our website.
There you go.
Thanks to that lights out putting. Yeah, we were nailing some long putts with that putter.
Yeah.
I almost switched heads. I almost turned into a lefty that day. I don't know.
Clint, I nailed a 40-footer right center in the cup.
Yep, and I'm not even a mallet guy. I'm more of the blade type, and it still looked pretty. And when I was watching him drop those putts, I got envious.
Well, we're going to have to kind of pull Clint's arm and see if we can get Billy an ambush out there for him to try.
Well, we can probably work that out.
There you go.
No twisting of arms needed.
Yeah, I know a guy. I can probably find somebody to send you one.
Awesome. Sounds like a plan.
All right, Clint. It's that time for us to pick a winner of the ambush putter that we were giving away in January. And as you know, this is selected at random. And we did so. And our staff at random selected Jason Donald. And we know Jason Donald very well from this show. He's a longtime listener, longtime supporter of Bigg's Golf Talk. And he's in the Michigan area. And Jason Donald is actually an active military personnel. So
Congrats, Jason!
Sniper ambush will be in his bag, and he's going to enjoy that. And Clint, we're going to make sure you get all that information to get Jason his prize.
All right. Well, hey, congratulations, Jason, and get the information over to these guys on what length you want and so forth, and we'll build you one so I can send it up to you.
There you
Congratulations.
go. Jason, congratulations. We'll be in touch. You need to contact us within 7 days of this podcast being posted, so not the show itself, so you don't have 7 days from Saturday, but if the podcast is posted on Sunday, you have 7 days from the podcast being posted to email us, info@biggsgolftalk.com, info@biggsgolftalk.com, that you acknowledge you are the winner, and then we will get you your link and everything else and get this right out to you. So congratulations, Jason Donald. Thank you for your service. All right. How can people find out more information about Sniper Golf, Clint?
Yep. Website is thesniperbrand.com, or Instagram is Sniper Brand Golf. Facebook is at Sniper Brand Golf, and Twitter is at Sniper Brand. So look us up and follow us on all those pages, or check us out on the website, and you can find us from there too.
And we're going to be doing a video for the Sniper Ambush putter really, really soon. We'll have it up on our YouTube channel, and you're going to see what this putter can do on the green. Clint Peters, thank you so much for joining us back here on Bigg's Golf Talk, and thank you for your support and your generosity.
All right. Well, thanks for having me, guys.
More Bigg's Golf Talk coming your way here. We'll be right back right after this.
Still using an old golf GPS watch? It's time to upgrade to ShotScope. ShotScope isn't just a golf watch, it's a fully automated golf performance tracking system on your wrist. ShotScope gives you access to over 100 tour-level statistics, get putting analysis, short game breakdown, even find out how far you're booming your driver. All data is captured automatically by the groundbreaking ShotScope golf performance tracking system. ShotScope, the ultimate golf watch. Find out more at shotscope.com.
Go for warmth. Go for beauty. Go for a show. Go for flavor. Go for perspective. Go for love. Go for tranquility. Go for thrills. Go for color. Go for good. Go for Puerto Rico. Go now.
For more information, the website is discoverpuertorico.com.
Golf Talk for golfers on Bigg's Golf Talk. Back to Bill the GolfFather Cuebas and Big John Vick.
Welcome back to Bigg's Golf Talk right here on Native Family Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and don't forget about all your podcast platforms. Whatever podcast platform you are using, search for Bigg's Golf Talk, BiGGs Golf Talk, and you can subscribe right into that podcast platform you use to listen to your favorite podcast. We should be one of your favorite podcasts. Big John Vick along with the GolfFather, Bill Cuebas, as we are in our number 2. And Billy, you know, there are many, many different golf apps when it comes to GPS. There's little units that you can buy. You can buy those watches and everything else. Mm-hmm. Some people don't like external devices on a golf course. Some people just, you know, want to use their Apple Watch. Some people want to just use their cell phone. It's always, always with you. You never forget it, you know. So what app is out there that might be the best app for you? Well, we have a guest here to tell us all about the app they offer. It's one of the best golf apps, I think, on the market today if you want to use your cell phone, and that is GolfLogix. Now, a lot of people have probably heard about GolfLogix, and there's new things coming out in 2020 with GolfLogix, and joining us, well, we have the top dog. I'm telling you, you guys can't get any better than this, because the president and co-founder, Pete Charleston, is joining us on the phone line right now. Pete, welcome into Bigg's Golf Talk.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me on.
GolfLogix, play smarter. You got a new putt line, approach view, GPS, over 35,000 courses, pro level scores and stats, and you also offer free trial for listeners out there. Sounds like GolfLogix is going in the right direction. You got a lot of new things coming in 2020. We'll get to that stuff in 2020. But for those listeners that heard of GolfLogix and living under a rock, what is GolfLogix?
Well, I started it way back in 1999, and we were the first company to do a handheld GPS device, and we partnered with Garmin, and we sold directly at golf courses. And then in January of 2006, when the USGA actually changed their stance and allowed the legal use of electronic measuring devices, we went to retail, and us and SkyCaddy were out there. But in kind of 2008, when the economy started to melt down, we're like, why are we selling hardware when we could sell software with all these new phones coming out? So we were the first company to do a golf GPS app, for the phone back in, and we launched in 2009. So we've been the market leader in golf GPS for Android and iPhone. Since then, we're the only company that just constantly investing in our product and trying to make really new, cool features and make it easy, fast, and fun to play golf out there.
Now, there's something that is very different than any other app out there, and I want to talk about a little bit about the putt break. Certainly, first company probably to do this on a golf app itself. And what this putt break does, it will tell the person which way the ball is going to roll on the green. And something that I did the other day, Billy, I don't know if you try. I know you used the app the other day, but one thing I did was before I putted the ball, I drew a line from the ball to the cup. Okay, so I set the pin on the area of the green and then set where my ball was, and I drew a line from that and it actually told me which way the ball was going to.
Oh, wow. You see, I didn't try that. I didn't get that in depth. I guess at 7 o'clock in the morning, I wasn't thinking. You know what I mean? I really wasn't. And like I said, I've been playing with it, and, I have some questions that I want, some things that I've run into that I just figure, some other players are running into it, and they want to know the reasoning like me behind certain things. So that's awesome. I didn't even realize that, but that's good to know, because when you learn these new products, and that's what I like about GolfLogix, because as the technology changes, you don't have to continue buying a new device.
Right.
So the technology, it keeps getting better and better.
Also,
so
what's so good about it? What's so good about it too is, so if you change phones, you take that that app with you on your phone, and you could just transfer the membership over, to that new phone.
Us have left our phone somewhere. You know what I mean? We have phones, or somebody like me, I have our work phone, for Bigg's Golf Talk and Golf Ball, and then I have my personal phone. Sometimes I forget one phone. I can go, I can still download the app on multiple phones and still, access my device and do it with no problem at all. And that's what I tend to do, because sometimes I'll keep it on my Bigg's Golf Talk phone, or sometimes I keep it on my personal phone, depending on the space. But you want that portability and being able, like, oh, I lost my phone, I upgraded my phone cracked, whatever. You go and just download the app again, sign in, log in, and you haven't lost anything, as opposed to the other ways where, this year you have new technology, and next year you have an old model that's missing everything and doesn't do these neat things like you found out with that, with putting. I had no idea. I'm still learning, once I get into, 220, 225 different areas.
How do you think I could putt so well with that ambush putter?
I had no idea how you would putt so well. Now it kind of makes sense. That's why we won first place at that Torres media event. Because it had to be that, because you have it, you had access to it. You didn't share that with me that you were doing that.
No.
I just kept asking distances. But I think it's great that you can actually do that, because a lot of people are keying in on that. And that was one of the questions I had when I would get into I think it was 220, 225. My screen would change to an approach shot.
Well, hold on for 1 second right there. We'll get back to that question, but one thing I wanted to talk to Pete about was this putt break technology. Pete, talk about that.
Well, we saw, and this goes back about 4 years. We saw some of these PGA Tour players breaking out these books while they're on the green. We were used to their yardage books in the fairway, but they were breaking out a different book on the green, and we're like, what are they doing out there? And, we started asking around, and finally we were able to look at one, and we're like, oh, wow, they've actually taken the green contours of every green, and, every contour, and they have arrows showing, what every, part of the green does. And we're like, well, gosh, if the pros are using it and it's helpful, why couldn't we do this in a software version, for all the amateurs out there? And yeah, we thought it was going to be easy, and it certainly was not. But, 2 years later, we figured out how to do it and how to put it in an app. And it is amazing. Like, you literally, you will never guess on a putt again.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know about you, but, I didn't start playing golf till I was 30. So I'm not a great green reader. I'm a good putter. Mm-hmm. But if I'm fortunate enough to ever play with a caddy, man, do I putt well, right? He's saying, hey, hit it right here. Well, okay, perfect. Well, we've essentially created, and not a bad caddy, we've created like an unbelievable caddy that's not going to get your read wrong. And all you've got to do is step up now and hit the putt. It's the hard part, but at least you're not aiming for the wrong side of the hole.
Well, it's amazing on how many people will blame the equipment, a.k.a. the putter in this instance, on how bad they putt. And I'm sorry, you could put the best putter in a $400 putter in somebody's hand or a $20 putter in somebody's hand, and guess what? If you can't read the green properly and stroke the ball properly, I don't care what putter, you could use your foot and you're not going to make it in the hole.
Yeah, that's we're trying to help eliminate the dreaded 3-putt. So whether you're a 20 handicap, a 10 handicap, or a 2 handicap, we all struggle with that 3-putt on different levels. The lower handicap's going to have less, but do they have them? They do. And you have a 60-foot putt, and maybe you haven't played the course before. Boy, it's tough to hit that ball in that gimme range. And and all it takes, we all know our minds are weak. All it takes is 3-putting once, and then all of a sudden you get a little tight with that putter. And next thing you know, you have 2 or 3, and you've got a crappy round.
I'm just saying, I had several outside of 15 foot, including a 40-footer that just went right dead center in the hole.
Yep.
Just saying.
It's the truth. and that's how we won the event. It was based on that green. Because, I mean, we got lucky. We hit some birdies and eagles from really, really, really far away. And I didn't know how he was doing it, but now I know how he was doing it. He was using his new putter, and he was using Golf Logic putt. I didn't know. So for our listeners that can't see and everything else, if they're looking at the app, there's a button on the top. You got list, you got hole, approach, and putt. So, Bigg, you hit putt, and then it gives you a read of that green?
It starts to give you the arrow. It'll tell you the arrows, but on that screen, you can also I'll let Pete describe it because he's obviously the man. But Pete, describe what the user can do to actually see what the ball will do.
Well, here's the good news. What I'm going to tell you about that we have right now that's out there working, it's been working for a year. This is available in the iTunes store and the Google Play Store. You walk up to the green, and whether you're in approach view, which helps you plan the approach, right? You're able to see the false fronts. You're able to see if the pin's in the back. Oh man, don't go for that pin. It's going to fall off the back and I'm dead, right? So it helps you plan the approach shot. And then when you're at the green, we essentially built in a gaming engine into our app. So it's like real time. And so if you stand behind your ball and whichever direction you point the phone and you're looking at the green with the outline with arrows and contours, the phone is rotating to whatever you're looking at. So you're literally looking right down your putt line. And you can, if you need a quick read, you can choose to just look at your screen and you're able to see, okay, yep, that's going, left to right. And it looks like, it's slightly downhill. Great. If you want to take it a step further, like what you did, you simply, tap your finger on the screen where you're, which is the ball, and you just draw a line on the screen to where the cup is. And then it populates, and then it actually runs a physics engine, and it will actually predict your putt. So AKA, remember Tiger Woods golf, right? Mm-hmm. Where it says aim, 4 inches left, aim 12 inches long. And if you hit that putt, that's the perfect putt. That putt will go in the hole every time. So It's truly amazing. And I will tell you this, when you get when you're confident that you read it right and or you get a great read, the difference in your putting stroke is it's magnitudes different. Like you just step up and like you just told me in that tournament, if you know you have the right line, boy, it's so much easier to putt.
Well, I got a question for you. Me and Biggs, we're going to Puerto Rico on Discover Puerto Rico in about a week and a half.
We're actually playing in the Puerto Rico Open ProAm.
Yes. Wow. The celebrity Pro-Am is what they told us. I don't know where the celebrity part came in.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're going to Puerto Rico, which I know we're playing, I believe we're playing 4 different golf courses. In addition, we have that one that we're doing the Pro-Am, and then we have 3 other ones. Can we just whip it out? Is it like this tournament that we're in, if they're saying that it's real rules, no gimmies, no this, no that, can I use it?
No.
Is it?
So
okay.
This is a perfect segue into kind of the products that we're coming out with this year. So obviously with official tournament play, if they make a local rule, no cell phones, no distant devices, obviously you can't use it. Our putt line simulation, I would consider more of that your leisurely casual round, unless they say you can use it. But because of that feedback, we're actually coming out with here probably within the next week or so, which is called our rules compliant mode. So think of your laser rangefinder with slope on it, right? You can turn it off. You can use it for tournament play. We're allowing you to, at the beginning of the round, tournament play, official tournament play, or, just practice round, regular round. And if you set tournament play, it will not allow you to have access to anything that the USGA deems illegal to the rules of play. So, you could use it in any tournament event. So that piece is really, really cool. And then to take it a step further, and you mentioned this earlier in the show, is some people are not comfortable taking their phones out on the course with them, or need like in their pocket or out to the green. So we actually are, even though we're a software company, we identified a huge market for creating hard copy green books. So literally just like the pros have, we're going to, so you're going to throw it in your back pocket. You don't need your phone. Those will be available. We hope to have them live by the Masters, and people will be able to basically go on our site, we'll have an e-commerce store, and you'll be able to pick your course, pick your green book, and then we send it right out to you. So that is going to be a new really cool feature that, and we just got approved by the USGA. So indisputably, we have the USGA stamp on it saying this is legal according to the rules of golf. So you'll be able to use that any tournament you're playing in.
Now,
just like the pros.
Now, Billy,
I asked that question not knowing about the answer.
There you go.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, Billy, you actually have a couple things that you wanted to talk to Pete about. We got about 5 minutes. So let's go ahead and apply those questions. And these are questions too. We have seen our listeners and users that have tried Golf Logix that have inquired about these issues. So go ahead, Bill.
All right. The first one is every time when I got into the 225 range, my phone would change into what I now know is the approach, and it would show me a picture of the green and all the arrows, which way the ball would flow and stuff like that. And I was trying to figure out in my mind, I was like, why does it keep popping up at 225? I'm not going to hit the green. Doesn't it know that yet? Because I didn't tell it, but I knew I was going to hit the green. So I was kind of arguing with it back and forth. And I had one of the questions I had originally asked and I wanted when we were off air, we talked about how do I change that setting? Is it a setting that I needed to do in the beginning when I set everything up? But you had the correct answer. When you go to that hole and I get into, or anybody gets into that 225 range, can you explain why it changes over to the approach for our listeners?
Sure. So we did that on purpose, and with the assumption that there are a number of people that are going to go for the green. Generally it's you've already hit a shot on a par 5 and you're fortunate enough to have, lat 225 or less in, you want to see what happens up at the green. So it's called our auto advance. We advance into the next view. Now, if you aren't going for it and you want to use our touch point distance, you want to know where, hey, how far is it to the front bunker by the green? Or, is there water up there? How far if I lay it up? That, all you've got to do is just tap the screen where it says hole view. So you can go backwards really simply. And it's really just kind of customized by you.
Yes, and I like that. So now with the approach, everybody knows that they'll approach. We also learn when we're at the approach, once we actually get to the green, it will go to the putt section where Biggs explained what he did. He actually went and drew the line. But after we finish our putt, we get back in our cart, we drive to the next hole. I was finding that, hey, it didn't switch. And I am so used to having it switch automatically. And then, unfortunately, I would have the problems. I have to go back and then change it so I can put my score in to the previous hole. You guys do this for what reason? Why doesn't it automatically change?
We also did that on purpose because a lot of our members keep track of certainly score, but a lot of people keep track of their putts, fairways hit. And if you do that, you automatically get greens and regulation. So if you auto advance to the next hole before someone enters a score, then they've got to go back. They've got to go into you got to push like 2 buttons to go backwards just to do something that you could have already done. So we pop up the score screen, and then if you choose to go forward, all you do is just hit next hole. And then if you don't want to enter your score, great, you can enter it at the end of the round, and then you advance the next hole. You make that choice if you're going to enter in your scores and stats.
I think that's ingenious, and that's why I noticed, because I'm so used to it changing before I actually have the opportunity. Because what's your first thing? Especially with us, we always have somebody behind us when we're starting the round off. You don't want to sit there and start putting in scores and be that person. Right. So you run up to the tee box, you tee off, and then you want to, put in those numbers. So I thought that was great. At first, I thought it was actually a defect. I'm not going to lie, because you guys are the only ones that do this. And I think it's awesome that you do it, because you're saving us work. My mind, muscle memory, and we learn, this is what's going to happen. So I'm so used to going backwards that I didn't have to go backwards. And that confused me for some reason. And I'm glad that you guys did that on purpose. Not that you confused me, but that you actually thought about us and what we needed to do, because a lot of us want to keep our tracks of how many putts and everything before we get to the next hole. So I really appreciated that, but I just didn't understand that. And now our listeners are going to understand why you did that.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you're describing what most golfers have out there in the course, and that's a routine. And, I would say on the putting green was probably the biggest routine. And, what I recommend for anybody that wants to try our app, and by the way, you can download our app for free. Go to search Golf Logix, Logix, or putting app, or whatever you want to do in the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. It's completely free. And then we're so confident in our product, we give you a 2 free round trial of all of our features. No strings attached. You're not signing up beforehand. If you like it at the end, we have a $49.99 a year plan where you get unlimited access to all of our courses with the putting and scoring and stats and 3D imagery. And if you don't upgrade, we still keep you as a free member, and you get 3D imagery, and you get center of the green, and you can still keep track of your scores and stats. So it's really kind of a no-brainer for your listeners to give this a try.
And there you go. Pete Charleston, president, co-founder of Golf Logix. Thank you so much for joining us here on Bigg's Golf Talk, and thank you for what you do for the game of golf.
Hey, thanks for having me on, guys.
More Bigg's Golf Talk coming your way with Bigg's Product of the Week coming up next right here on Native Family Radio, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. We'll be right back.
Have you ever seen a tour pro line up a putt with a dirty ball? No way. A clean ball rolls accurately, and accurate putts mean lower scores. The solution? Ready Putt. It's the putter cover reinvented. Ready Putt has a patented ball cleaner that's made to absorb and retain water. All you need to do is add water, and it remains wet throughout your round, giving your ball the perfect shine. It also has a magnetic surface to hold your ball marker and divot repair tool. Let's say you switch putters from round to round using a blade, mid-mallet, or large mallet. Ready Putt Original has you covered. Look, putting is hard enough. Accurate putts start with a clean ball, and a clean ball starts with Ready Putt.
For more information about Ready Putt, visit ReadyPutt.com. That is ReadyPutt.com. Clean it and sink it. The United States Golf Challenge, sponsored by Tito's Handmade Vodka, is searching for the country's best two-player teams to compete against an international field in the 54-hole Ryder Cup-style event, known prestigiously as the International Kings Cup. The International Kings Cup is played in remembrance of golf's greatest ambassador, Mr. Arnold Palmer, whose honesty, integrity, sportsmanship, and commitment to excellence represent the ideals for which the game of golf is known. The road to the Kings Cup begins with a national qualifier. Two-player teams compete in an 18-hole qualifier playing best ball using net scoring. For more information, to sign up, and to find a national qualifier near you, their website is usgolfchallenge.com. That is usgolfchallenge.com.
This is Bigg's Product of the Week. Each week, Big John and the GolfFather select a golf product to feature. Here is Big John Vick and Bill, the GolfFather Cuebas, with this week's Product of the Week.
Big John Vick with Bigg's Golf Talk, and we are at the PGA Merchandise Show 2020 in Orlando, Florida. As we walk the floor and we come across some great people, some great pieces of equipment, and all sorts of things that's golfed in 2020. Last year we seen this product out there, Swing Align, and it really helps people get their alignment.
Yeah, we noticed them last year during the Tour Edge event.
Yeah,
so that was the first time we saw them, heard of them. We lost a little bit of contact, but now we're back. We have them on the show. What segment is this? We should make a product of the week.
Let's make this product.
Let's make it product of the week.
All right.
This will be our product of the week. Yeah.
Big's product of the week. It is Swing Align here on Big's Golf Talk, and from the PGA Merchandise Show. This is the first show back when we returned back to Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Albuquerque.
Yes. Hello.
I'm looking forward to being there.
Yeah. Joining us right now here to talk about the new products for 2020 is Connor McGinley. He's with Swing Align. And Connor, what's your position at Swing Align?
I am pretty much Swing Align in its entirety. It's just me.
Just you. It's one man show.
You're the founder. You're the CEO. The CFO.
There's two founders and me, but I'm the one who does everything. So.
But you know what? You're lucky you're afforded to do everything.
Yeah, you know what? I really like it.
That's awesome.
It keeps me busy.
And you're consistent because, this is like our birthday because we saw you last year.
Yeah.
And now we're seeing you again this year. So we've already celebrated our anniversary together.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, happy anniversary.
So, you got the Swing Align. And I saw that originally when I first saw it, I remembered it. And I was like, hey, what about the big boy cups for guys that have
we got the big boy
some
cups
little abnormal arms? You know what I mean? Because we're big guys, but I got big arms. And you took care of that. You whipped out the big boy cuffs over there.
Special just for you.
Yeah. Let me just ask him this before we get to the product and what he's doing for 2020.
Absolutely.
We did not get a chance to have him on the show in 2019.
No.
Talk about Swing Align. What is it? Why did you invent it?
Well, it's a swing training device, and one of the founders' brothers is actually the inventor. He was the guy behind Dandy Putters, which, BJ won a master with Dandy Putter. It's a really funky, cool putter. Guy was a really cool, smart guy, had all these crazy ideas about golf. He worked with a lot of pro golfers, and he saw a lot of things that were very similar between all their swings, and he boiled it down to their alignment, connection, and their rotation. Those were all the things that they were doing right that everyone else seemed to struggle with for whatever reason. And so he made this device, which is basically just an alignment rod that you can wear on your body, which is sort of the classic thing that you do when you go and see an instructor. They're always putting an alignment rod across you, trying to show you where you're pointed, trying to show you how you're turning. He figured you could do it yourself. You don't need someone to help you do it.
Sometimes, you need to be on that golf course, on that range.
Exactly. You can't always be with your instructor.
Not going to be with you.
Exactly.
A
lot of times the instructor is like, okay, go home and practice this.
Exactly.
And how do you practice? I think that's everybody's problem, alignment.
Absolutely.
And this is honestly the first thing.
What I like about this too is just not the alignment part, but how it forces you to keep your arms in
it keeps you connected.
Yes.
You can't get any kind of chicken wing or any funky arm movement with this thing on.
It keeps you square.
Absolutely.
And then the thing is, Biggs, during the show, the key things for us, what we've been talking about, and we've had other guests on the show, square. A lot of people do not realize they're not square.
It's really easy to get your feet aligned, but your body's a whole nother thing. You see a lot of people line up with their feet and then they're open or they're closed.
Yes.
You can't see your own shoulders is the problem.
But what? I'll tell you what, Connor, I didn't know how unaligned I was until actually I put on these shoes called squares.
Oh, yeah. And that's what I'm thinking about.
My
feet.
feet.
Get the two together.
Yes.
Okay, so it's pretty common for golfers to have their feet like this.
Right.
So they're out on an angle. With these particular shoes, they keep you square. Because the toes are square.
The toes are actually square. It's patent.
That's really cool.
It was incredible.
That's
we picked it right away without them telling us.
I think it's the best footwear that we experienced at the PGA.
This show. It is amazing. And I'm thinking of the shoes.
Yes.
And I'm thinking about these things. And I'm like, wow.
You want to talk about knocking 10 strokes off your game?
You're looking, and with the extensions that we were talking about for your rods, you can literally look down and you see where your feet are square, and you can literally see that you're square.
Match them up.
You match it right up. You can't.
You know, the thing about alignment is everyone can be as well aligned as Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
Everyone. It doesn't matter how good you are at golf. You can get your alignment right. It's just a matter of being able to see it.
And that's our biggest problem.
People don't understand how much it affects your whole game.
A lot.
You know? Huge difference.
We figured
anywhere
that out.
from 5 to 10 strokes.
Exactly. You do everything else perfect. If you're not aligned, you're dead in the water.
Yeah. And this is good. I mean, I think the visuals and the people...
How many times have you hit your shot, and a lot of times people will even say, Billy, you were aligned the wrong way.
Yeah, they'll tell me. Because visually, you're so involved in the landscaping of what everything is, and your eyes are seeing things. And I'm like, oh, that's not what I see from up here.
Yeah. And your head's just in the wrong place to see where your body is. You know, you can't.
And I kind of like the fluorescent green on this, because the fluorescent green it will just bring your eyes to that attention.
You can't miss it. Yes. You don't even have to pay attention to it. It catches the corner of your eye. You know?
Yes.
Exactly.
It covers your peripheral. It covers everything.
Exactly.
And especially with the extenders that you have on. Because I was like, I knew what was different, and it's the extenders that you have on it. So it looks like it's free flowing. And they have big boy cups. You have little cups for little guys that have little guns like my boy back over here. We're working on his gun.
I weight lift all the way up to 20 ounces.
Yep. Yeah. He knows how to lift those 20 ounces. So we got that. So we got this product from last year.
Right.
What do we have for this year?
We got a new one this year, which is... It swaps out the rod, that nice long rod that you're used to seeing, and it replaces it with a rod that has stoppers on the inside. So rather than keep your arms from getting too far apart, the idea is that you apply just a little pressure until you can feel them press together with the rods on the inside.
So you try and create that V.
And you create that perfect triangle.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
So you see this, Billy? So you get a notch here. It looks like the washer here. Yeah, and they're
you
right there.
Slide it to whatever spot you need it to be on.
Right.
And then you feel that little pressure, and you'll be amazed. It's so easy once you can push against something to maintain that perfect triangle. So for your putts, for your chip shots, all that stuff.
And it's going to create muscle memory.
I was watching one of our friends, Brendan Sweeney, at Tour Edge Demo Day.
Yeah.
He was actually using this
on the range, yes.
Yeah. Hitting full shots with it.
So,
and, the original one was great for connection in your full shots, and we wanted to bring that same connection aspect to the short game. That way, it's a connection device for any part of your game.
And that's what we talk about all the time. He has been phenomenal on his short game and stuff like that. But I think now with being able to square, it's going to take it to a different area for him. Because
absolutely,
if he, I think he's going to be able to get it closer to the hole now.
I think
because a lot of times you look at it.
I'm going to avoid from pulling shots.
Yeah,
where I'm going to be able to see my alignment. And being able to be square. Now I won't turn my hips too early and get my hips through the shot and through the impact before the club actually hits the impact.
And you're lucky. That's actually the best thing to discover is your problem, because you'll shave strokes off your game like crazy. Nothing feels as good as that. You get your alignment right.
If
you were good at all the other stuff, all of a sudden you're going to see huge progress.
Okay, so now we have these two new, one's a baby still,
right.
And now you got a newborn. Like for regular people, how can they see the benefits? You have videos on your website, stuff like that, drills,
So
all those things?
If you go to swingtrainer.com, there's an instruction blog, and it's got full of videos from pros like Devin Bowenbrake, who's down in Rolling Hills in L.A. We've got lots of great video content. It's such a visual thing. It's great to watch the videos because, you got to see it in action. That's the best way to understand how it works, is to see someone like Devin using it. And they come up with the pros that we work with come up with all kinds of fun drills with these things, like with alignment rods on the ground, matching them up, getting just quick, easy ways to make sure you're hitting all these important checkpoints in your shot.
I think when you look down, that's the most thing we don't realize. Can you imagine looking down and you see that rod and you're looking at your feet,
Right.
and how could you not notice
You
if
can't
you're
screw
off?
it up.
You
Exactly.
can't. It really can.
And honestly, my father, who's one of the founders, his favorite thing to do with it, you don't even have to take it out and swing. He just puts it on and looks down a couple times a day, and it really does make a big difference. You put it on, you look down, and you start to think, oh, okay, so that's what it looks like.
And you just said
that's
that,
the right
and the
way
first
to
thing
be.
that popped in my head, it's cold here in Florida right now.
Right.
We know it's cold.
Right.
I live in Florida. I won't
Right.
go outside and
You don't want to go outside.
So,
no.
How about doing drills inside your house?
100 swings.
Easy, yeah.
You go in there, you grab a club. You don't have to hit a ball.
You don't even have to grab a club. You just go through the motion.
Well, I would grab a club just so I could have that feel.
Right, exactly.
That's why I would do it. Because I do it at my house. I have my ceilings.
And like
tall
he said,
enough.
though, his father doesn't even swing.
Yeah.
You could just go down and
see the visualization.
Take
too,
it
right?
off, put it back on, take it off,
Yeah.
put it back on, and just get yourself and get your body
Acclimated to
your
it.
muscle
So you
memory.
remember exactly
Yes.
where that perfect alignment
Right.
is.
Yeah. It's just me. I overanalyze. I want to take it to that next level and try to remember how it feels.
Oh yeah,
at each
you can do the
particular
whole
point.
thing in your house. Stand in
Yeah.
front of your heater, turn on your TV.
You can stand
run
in front of
through
a
your whole
mirror.
thing. Yeah, exactly.
Because
Even better.
that's even better. If you could stand in front of a mirror and see your position on what you're
yeah.
looking at and how you actually look. When you're looking down, when you have that perfect position and you look up, okay, this is perfect.
Here it is. Yeah.
That's it, and then you're going to transfer it to the to the course or stuff like that.
Absolutely.
So I would see doing that in the house. I would see that doing it on the golf course, on the range.
Yeah.
That's great for chipping. You said putting as well, right?
Oh yeah. Just a little bit longer, probably.
Thank you.
And you can. We actually have. Oh man, what's his name? The Mike Malaska. Do you know Mike Malaska? He's been teaching with the device. He loves it. He's a crazy dude. He wanted to test something out.
Yeah.
He put one of these things on and went out and played 9 holes of golf.
Nice.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
From beginning to finish, and he drove his cart with.
All
the
right,
thing
we're
on.
going to put you on the spot because, as you know, impromptu. We want to get as much information, and we have people knocking on our door.
knocking on the door.
Yes. We want to do a giveaway with you guys.
Absolutely.
I think we should do a giveaway in the future. And what we want to do is, because this is a short, because it's the product of the week.
We're going to have him back on.
We'll have you on for a regular segment, too. Product of the week features exactly what we did here. I think it'd be great to do a giveaway in the future. We'll announce that when we have you back on.
Sounds good.
Let's shoot for early February.
Yep. Connor McGinley,
absolutely.
thank you so much for having us on. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Coming on Bigg's
Great
Golf
talking
Talk.
to you.
Thank you.
Bigg's product of the week is Swing-A-Line. Check them out at swingtrainer.com. Check out the videos. Even before you purchase the item, check out the videos, try it out, and give it a try. That is our product of the week here on
Look
Bigg's
for that
Golf Talk.
giveaway coming, baby.
Billy, that was a great interview with Swing-A-Line, and certainly a nice tool, an option for people to improve their game with their swing by using Swing-A-Line, and for the short game too.
Yes,
As we learn, yes.
Ours. We need to get out. We need to, especially with that chipping.
Yes.
I like that part. Yes,
I like that.
Definitely in for that. Yes.
I like that a lot. All right, Billy, that does it for our show here on Bigg's Golf Talk. And although we need a phrase of the week, Billy.
We're going to have to go with Golf Logic.
Golf Logix. That's Golf, Logix. That's our phrase of the week. Golf Logix. So there you go. Billy, I'm going to see you next Wednesday. I pick you up at ABQ Sunport by my friend. And
yes.
And you'll be in Albuquerque. And then we head out to Puerto Rico. Looking forward to that. Guys, follow us on our social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all at Bigg's Golf Talk, BIGGS Golf Talk. And kind of keep an eye out for our live show because we really don't have a particular day. I think it's going to be Friday. We just don't have a time on what time the show is going to be aired. So
no, not yet. And then Puerto Rico's an hour in front of us.
In front of you?
Yeah, in front of
me.
me.
Yeah, I think the 3 hours in front of me.
They're in front of me only because they don't switch. They don't do like us. So
right.
we spring
Actually, I think they're 4 hours in front of me.
Yeah, well, no,
let's
2
find
hours,
out.
they're 3 hours.
Alexa, what time is it in San Juan, Puerto Rico?
It's 1:49 p.m.
So it's right now, yeah. So they are 4 hours.
Yes. So, yes, I think that we're okay. They don't spring with us, so we'll be fine. We'll make it work. Whatever time we have to make it do it, we're going to make it.
We'll make it happen. Just follow us on social. And you know what? We'll give you days in advance. It just right now we don't have the exact time. We know it's going to be that Friday. and then re-aired on our regular time on Saturday morning.
Saturday. So one way or another, they'll get to hear the show.
Right. And we have more information, too. I mean, 2 hours is just not going to cover all the information that we're going to have just on one show. So,
yeah. And plus, we're going to be doing more interviews while we're there. And we're going to be doing interviews from the golf course. We're going to be doing interviews everywhere so we can play them later on.
Right.
So, because 2 hours goes really, really quick when you're on location. So I think, we'll get more of the background, more of the resorts that we're visiting, more of the golf clubs that we visit. There's a lot of information. There's no way we're going to get it in 2 hours.
Don't forget, mark that calendar for June 15th for the BGT 18-Hole Challenge. It's a national qualifier for the U.S. Golf Challenge for you to compete for the International Kings Cup at the Glasson Club in Ireland. So make sure you check that out. We have our sign-up actually on our website and on our social media. I think I created an event for it that you guys can actually click on and sign up for the BGT Golf Classic. It's a 2-person team, and it's handicapped. So, it's going to be a fun event, and we have some goodies for the golfers and stuff like that. A special thank you to all the vendors that's stepping up for all that. And when we have that all completed, we'll make sure we thank each one individually. But, it's going to be a great event on June 15th, Bill.
Yes, it is. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be back in New Mexico again for that one.
Our first tournament together hosted.
Yes. Well, not our first tournament together. It's our first tournament.
It's our first tournament, right.
Yeah.
BGT's first tournament, yes.
Together.
Right.
It's first for BGT. And not for nothing, Biggs. We got some behind the scenes going along to do more. So we don't have to be in New Mexico to promote New Mexico. And that's about what we do. We get to share all around the country what we do. And being that New Mexico is our home chapter, we're going to sort of go outside of the realm to try and bring more money for New Mexico. A lot of stuff going on behind
I guess
the scenes.
that whole theory about going outside the flag.
Yes, absolutely.
To bring it back into the flag.
I'm down. That's what I do.
So we're going to go outside the flag to bring it back into the fold of the flag.
That's right, baby.
I like that.
New Mexico all the way.
Bigg's Golf Talk, a working man's golf show. Yes. Billy, thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate you. I'll see you on Wednesday.
Absolutely, brother. Remember,
you matter. For Bill the GolfFather Cuebas, for Amanda the Golf Diva Robertson, I'm Big John Vick, and this has been Bigg's Golf Talk. Our website is www.biggsgolftalk.com. BIGGS golftalk.com. Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll see you next week.
It's Saturday morning. We're gonna play golf. The wife is moaning. We're gonna play golf. The kids are all screaming like someone's gonna die. The grass needs mowing, it's 2 feet high. But the boys are calling, so we're gonna play golf. Golf course, here I come. Play golf. It'll turn you lazy. Play golf. It'll make you crazy. Something strange happens to your brain when you take a big swing with that little white ball. It don't matter if we win or lose. Even birdie par and double bogey too. The boys are calling, so we're gonna play golf. Nice shot, Arnold. In-laws are coming over. We're gonna play golf. The smoke alarm's beeping. We're gonna play golf. Forecast is calling for all kinds of rain. Preacher man says we ought to be ashamed. Oh, Lord have mercy, y'all. We're gonna play golf. Whoa, where'd that come from? Play golf. It'll turn you lazy. Play golf. It'll make you crazy. Something strange happens to your brain when